Hey YouTube family, how are you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well. Today is a snow day in PEI. It's cold, it's blustery, it's pretty miserable out there. So, why not do another episode of you and me checking out gear in my basement? Today, we have something different. The WestCreek High Voltage. This just became available in Canada a short while ago. Not my style of guitar. You guys know I like my tellies. But this thing is tiny. It feels really small and compact. And it's light. This thing is only 6.8 pounds. It weighs nothing. It's amazing. It's got some really cool features. I like that little hook. You know, if you happen to be playing in the bathroom, you can just hook it on a towel rack. Don't need a strap, right? I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know what the function of that is, but I like how they have that slanted output jack. And the string-through body is really cool. Right? They did a great job of lining that up. I like that it's a bolt-on neck. That's cool. It's contoured. This paint. You know, army green is not my favorite color, but this paint has a satin finish on it. It's really nice. And the theme continues on the back of the neck. The satin finish neck feels super smooth, not sticky like the glossy necks that you find on a lot of guitars. All black hardware, so you guys know I like that. And check out those double blade humbuckers. I don't know what they're putting out for ohmage, but we're going to find out. So I'm pretty sure this has a volume, and tone. And, of course, a three-way switch. Very simple point-and-shoot guitar. This is based on a Dimebag Washburn Culprit. If you look those up, you'll find that this body style is pretty much identical. Now, they make two models of these. The hardtail, what I call it, and they have a Floyd version. Now, this particular guitar is $349 before taxes here in Canada. The name suits it just fine, high voltage. Because when the guitar it's modeled after is going for $8,000, quite frankly, it's shocking. So high voltage is a fitting name. There's no way in heck that I would pay $8,000 for a guitar. No thanks. But I've definitely spent $349 plus tax for one of them if I really like this body style. Check out the fretwork. The frets are stainless steel on this one, and they are highly polished right out of the box. And I love these pearl flame inlays. It's different, and it's pretty cool. Again, not really my thing, but you got to give credit where credit is due. That's some intricate work right there. Everything looks great on this. So this is a customer's guitar. He doesn't even know if he's going to keep it. He just asked, take it out of the box, check it over, do up a video if you like, get some specs and plug it in, see what you think. And then I'll decide if I'm keeping it or sending it back. So we won't be doing a teardown of this guitar because, number one, it's not mine. Number two, it might be going back, and I don't want to tear down a guitar just for the sake of a YouTube video. I'm not going to take advantage of a company's guitar because someone wants me to have a look at it. I'm going to leave it stock, strings on, everything, until I know for a fact that he's keeping it. And if he wants me to set it up, there'll be a part 2. If not, this is it. At least you'll get to see what it sounds like, and you get a couple of specs as far as, pickup, output, etc. Tuners look like the same tuners that would come on a Revenge style guitar. Looks like the truss rod's at the headstock, probably just typical 4mm truss rod. It has a rosewood fretboard, pearloid inlays. Again, Stainless steel frets, from what I can understand. It says Canadian hard maple neck. It has a nice volute on the back for added strength, and it has a mahogany body like most of the WestCreek stuff does. And yeah, it's got these super aggressive looking pickups in it. From point to point, you're measuring almost 26 3/8. But I don't know, the guitar just feels small. Curious to see how this plays. Volume's tone cranked. Bridge position. 16.60 for the bridge. The neck is 15.47. Wow, hot pickups. And the middle is 8.02. And these are not split. No, just regular pots. With a guitar like this, I don't think you'd want to split the coils anyway. The purpose of buying a guitar like this is to get some wicked heavy tones. Why would you want to cut half the power of your pickup? It doesn't really make sense to me, but anyway, different strokes for different folks, I guess. This feels like a nice kind of C-shaped neck. However, there's a little bit more meat to it, so I wouldn't call it a slim C. I'd call it like a medium C. It's super comfortable, and this satin finish is really nice. There's no friction to it at all. All right, just tuned it by ear. Here is the clean tone on the bridge pickup. Full tone, full volume. Pickups are really mid-heavy, like they're really punchy in the mid-range. Try the middle position. It's kind of nice, creamy. How about the neck position? Well, that's really dark. I don't know if these pickups are set right, but that's dark. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got volume. What about middle position? Yeah. So we have volume, volume, tone. Feels like they're linear because they're very quick to react. Right? So setup wise, seems to be holding tune pretty good. I mean, I haven't really ripped on it or anything. So it's a little bit more relief than what I would want in a neck, but it's not bad, not terrible. The action's actually pretty good. It's like 0.06 on the low side and 0.055 on the high side. I would have my action just a little lower than that, but that's not too bad. And the height at the nut, oh yeah, the nut is high. And you can feel that when you're playing. So the nut slots are a little shallow. They need to be a little deeper. Well, it's not terrible. Doesn't feel or sound like there's any major fret buzz. All right, well, let's try what we all want to hear. The heavy stuff. Pedal on. A little buzzy. Check position. Wow. Pretty cool. If I was into this stuff, I would have one of these for sure. Man, this is neat. Stays in tune, right? Well, ish. The intonation is probably way out. I haven't even checked that. And I'm not going to bother until I know what this customer wants to do with this. Strings are just fair. They feel really, really sharp under the fingers. So definitely needs a new set. And if you run your hands over them, like they're very, very gritty. But that's to be expected, right? But all in all, no, these pickups aren't what you would call pleasant. But Mr. Man, they got a ton of sustain. And for hammer-ons and pull-offs, these things, they're great. They're very punchy. Got a lot of mid-range to them. So here's a first look at the WestCreek High Voltage. Post any questions or comments that you have. Those of you who have one of these, love to hear from you. You guys take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.